Hey, what's up, y'all? This is actually episode 68, People's Podcast. We're going to be talking about multiple different things. Also, I gave the number last time. You guys can call, chime in, text, or whatever. So I was telling some new people about a couple of episodes we had where it's pretty much never a dull moment with these episodes. I mean, which is a good thing for the most part. People will watch. It allows people to watch. Roy, what you doing right now?
Not much. Just researching some things and talking on the podcast. What's going on?
Yeah, you look like you're in your research mode. You got the headsets on, focus and everything.
Yeah, I've been thinking about trying to start some type of mentoring group or something out here in Arizona.
Oh, our other cousin, he do that. He do for Washtenaw and Western Wayne County out this way. I definitely can plug y'all because I mean he got connections and everything. Actually, he helped out one of my friends or whatever. They're doing real good right now. But it is real. The work they do is real. What you been up to, Dave?
Harvesting.
Cause you like a ninja online now. Is you just trying to stay out of trouble or what?
No, I just be busy trying to not be so dependent on social media like I was.
So you felt it that day it went down? You felt it that day it went down for 6 hours?
So what?
The Facebook and Twitter and all that shut down for 6 hours.
I mean, we tried to log on earlier, and then after that we wasn't on it. No, it was down again today.
No, I'm talking about the last time it was down.
Oh, no. Like I didn't even notice till later on, like when I got on YouTube and people were talking about it on YouTube.
Yeah, but the go-to is Twitter, y'all. If y'all ever do, if you ever can, make a Twitter account. It's more, you get less spam and junk and stuff like that.
Shit, I ain't been on Twitter since 2011, 2012.
You missed a lot. Maybe you see stuff in real time too. Like you take a minute for us to get the news on Facebook, but somebody be literally right there, like with the camera holding it on Twitter. Like,
I might have to check that out. I don't know why. I think last time I have no space on my raggedy phone.
Actually, I think you did. I think you did make one.
Who did?
I thought you made one. I think you did.
I got one.
I thought you did.
If I do, it's probably in my whole government too, because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
Well, everything you post on Twitter goes straight to the Library of Congress as it is anyway.
Ooh. I ain't really saying this. I wasn't that bad back then when I was on it.
How do you think they find those tweets and stuff from people after they get famous and everything?
They look back on mine.
Because it only take you back so far.
Yeah, my shit go. Ooh. I might have a couple of them motherfuckers though. I remember making a couple different ones.
Because they got Kevin Hart talking about he gonna hit his son over the head with a dollhouse if he found out he was gay. He lost his Grammys to them going back digging that up.
That is so bad.
You was just playing.
That cancel culture going too far, man.
Yeah, I still think it was funny though. Honestly, I laughed when they said it. They're like, could you believe he said it? That shit is fucking hilarious. Because you know what? I would hit them over the fucking head with a dollhouse and break that bitch into like 98 pieces.
Man.
And whatever happens after that it is what it is. Big, small, love them all.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? I tell my 3-year-old twins, I punch them in the face. So now I'm abusive.
Yeah, that's hilarious though, because it's like a game to them. And then when they get older, they're gonna be like, Dad, go punch us in our shit. Like, come on, you want to get punched in your face? They'd be like, yes, yay. But when we was coming up though, being punched in the face, man, getting punched in the face. I know for me.
Literally.
You know how my mama was. She used to fight me like a grown ass man and shit. She like, I'm a kid. Uppercut. You better keep your guard up.
Ouch.
That is crazy. We done got ass whoopings that shouldn't been telling the shit. That's I don't even know how to rank that motherfucker. Them ass whoopings we used to get when we was kids.
Oh man, I called Granny a bitch one time without the teeth. So I was sitting in the sandbox. All I saw was a shadow come up over me, come up behind me. And she had me across that whole yard. She was dog walking my ass across the whole yard. I was barefoot running through gardens and shit.
Post-traumatic stress.
And I don't know why I did that.
She can with 13 kids all at the same time.
Man.
Granny was a beast with that ass whooping, boy.
Yeah, Jonathan, what you been up to, man? It's been a minute.
Man, I'm working.
You look like Smiley.
Yeah.
Trying to catch up on life. Trying to see where I'm going.
No, I had a bucket.
It's all good. Yeah, man. It's the same with all of us. I just finally got back into one store for now, right now. So yeah. But yeah, we had some good times. You still got your hoodie?
Yeah, I do. I do actually.
Like,
yeah.
It's not even 6 no more. It's 24 now. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah. I was there just before, no, just after it changed.
Yeah.
And then that's when I left.
Yeah, it was something.
I actually made it out just before COVID hit us hard.
Yeah, and then for the life of me, I don't understand how it got busier. We had less people, but it got busier.
DoorDash.
Everything. DoorDash, Grubhub, online. People coming in, people coming through. Just like it was just, they just needed it. Like it was part of survival.
I was kind of scared to fuck with a lot of fast foods though.
We were doing restaurants.
Yeah, we was ordering like Famous Dave's and shit every goddamn day and shit.
That shit can be expensive though. Dang.
Man, I remember what was
like
it?
50, 70.
20 a day, 25 to 45 a day on that shit during the lockdown.
Yeah, on B-Dubs sometimes.
And whatever happened to that essential workers pay?
They got it.
Ooh.
I know my daughter got hers. Well,
Yeah,
they gave her like what, a $900 advance.
oh yeah,
Some shit like that.
Well, it was 1,000, but I got
Taxes. Yeah, they took the taxes out of it.
I see. Now I really feel cheated.
You didn't get yours?
Well, no, nobody did. Did anybody else?
Also, it was up to the employee to give the bonus because they got it from the state.
I know, but I don't know. As far as I know, they could have got it and pocketed.
Oh, that's corporate. Well, is yours through corporate or?
There's very few corporate left.
Individual.
Corporate exists still, but it's I think it's more franchises than corporate.
See, that's what we need to get. I just don't want to abide by their rules, though. That's the only thing.
Corporate is money, though. Got money.
I remember we had my old manager at McDonald's. He used to get mad because at the Christmas parties we used to say look like Carlton from Fresh Prince, but he really looks like he could be dude's twin or like what you call it is a stunt double or some shit.
Doppelganger or something like that.
And then at the Christmas dances, he danced like that. So we thought he was playing and shit. You know, we call him Carlton. That motherfucker was writing motherfuckers up. Damn. Fuck you, ugly ass dude. What the fuck is you on? You do look like.
Dang, that's messed up. So y'all thought he was joking, like he knew he looked like.
Yeah, but he right there rocking at the little thing. He gonna lie to us and tell us that if we get our drive-through down to like 3 minutes or something. It was some little incentive that we was gonna get that new Xbox when it came out, the first one. This is a long time ago. And
how many was y'all gonna have to share that motherfucker?
Yeah, that's what we wanted.
Exactly.
But we lost to the McDonald's on Glendale because they had the automatic pop makers. Little cup things pop down and it sped their time up. Like, man, you sick. We was mad as fuck at the Christmas party.
That was his
I like those. Those are nice.
How many people did y'all have on your shift?
Shit, we was sent home to minors. It'd probably be like 3 or 4. We used to get it. I used to do drive-through and handout and cash. This shouldn't have been no way. Oh, you stole my banana?
Anyone on
Little banana stealing. Look at this little banana thief.
Who mean this?
He looked like he just got caught stealing the banana. Look at you. Yeah, don't you run.
He took off. Like,
He's
"Keep
like, I'm
up."
about to blow this joint.
That
Catch
is
you
it.
later. He gonna throw the peel at you if you chase after him. You gonna slip.
Oh, look. How you gonna get mad if you jack somebody, nigga?
He was coming to let you know he jacked. Used to leave with you at the young man.
Oh, yeah, Dior about this.
No, she gonna be on
He
that.
came in
porch
there like I took that.
You see
Man,
me? He let her get a good picture too. You see me? All right, I'm out.
my banana now. Nigga.
I'm don't try to chase me either.
Hey, you hear about the full disclosure on the UFOs?
What this time? The first they acknowledged them, then what?
It's disclosure. Pentagon disclosed some files or whatever, saying that they've been in contact with them and everything.
Yeah, they actually got one of the chemical elements from there. I forgot what it was. A new element they got from that type of stuff, that technology, to where it's like a damn force field or some shit. It's a material though, but people let it slip under their noses, and you can look up. I forgot what it's called, but you can Google it. The periodic elements and stuff.
And it that reflector shit they can hold up like a blanket, and it's like they blend in.
Yeah,
You
that,
can see right.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I like how they disclose shit, but then if you look at the timelines when they disclose the shit, it's always something major happening
20 more
with the
minutes.
celebrities. Some
Turn it
scandal.
up,
Or,
too.
I out there because I told him to get out because his tablet was loud.
Or yeah, man. Make me wanna Google it now. But
yeah, they got it on the bottom of planes and they can just be hovering over us and we don't even know it.
yeah,
Yeah, some
that's
What
what
they
it
call it?
does. I forgot what it's called, but that's what it does. But we're not supposed to be suspicious of that.
yeah. I'm still
I need you to Google that when you get a chance. I can't think of how you even word it.
Now, since you had COVID, how's your memory been?
It's fucked up.
Yeah. My eye ain't
That's one
stopped.
thing. That's one
Like,
thing about
I
it.
didn't-
Like, and it be
I
like
get-
literal stuff, like short term.
Yeah. I walked in the gas station, totally forgot why I needed to go. I know it's the Rellos. You don't forget the Rellos, the little Eric, the guy behind the store. Newports, Rellos, Ross.
He gonna remind you of something, huh?
Yeah. You need case of juice. God damn.
Hey, you find
All
it,
the
John?
I'm looking it up. I found a report.
I forgot the name of it. It was some file. It was some declassified file. Operation something.
Sounds
Bullshit.
like they only trying to take my ear.
I know, but I see it at 3 in the morning. Remember all of it. That's what I
I'm
want.
gonna chuck up that my middle finger and my thumb is.
Yes, we have crooked hands. Yes, you've gotten that from me, my dear. Oh, Titi graduated.
So what?
Titi graduated.
I'm about to go.
And she didn't tell me.
Let me see.
I graduated.
She's not gonna get her diploma till June. Cause she's not getting it till June. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know what to type. What did you type in?
Government disclosure of contact with extraterrestrials or some shit. Oh my goodness. It was even on the little your phone news that come up. You know, you get that little phone, I forgot, news break or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
But it was coming up. But it should say Pentagon releases discloses facts about life being on or extraterrestrials
I want to say it's Iridium.
Iridium. Why that sound familiar?
Yeah, this is getting into something where I'm not gonna remember this shit. Half the shit I don't even know what the fuck it mean. Like,
I'm gonna look them up and send you the links. I be getting caught up on that Sean Blazington and be forgetting what I'm doing.
man, I've been watching those interviews. 85 South. They be having people on there. They had one of T.I. kids on there, Sleepy Brown, and then they got like Nick Cannon on Drink Champs, stuff like that.
And what is this? What is this again?
The 85 South. It was a show they used to have. Some dudes from Wild 'N Out on MTV started their own stuff, and they interview people and stuff. It's pretty funny, pretty good. And then Drink Champ is this rapper. He Nori. He had people come on and they have a table full of weed, drinks and stuff, and they just be telling stories and stuff. They have a lot of fun on there. It seems like. I think DMX did his last interview on there. It was eerie as hell.
Oh yeah, I do. I seen that when he was like, if he do pass today, he happy with his life.
Yeah, that was so weird.
Ain't that how they all doing now?
No, but it was just a simple fact that he just died like right after it.
That's like that Sandra Bland. All of them happen to have these inspirational videos that they dig up after they die and shit. All of them.
Just so happened to seem like it go with the moment, huh?
Man, like
it was kind of surreal because he had his kids there with him and stuff. Like,
I be thinking they kill the characters and not the actual people. They just kill off the character so they can get their royalties or what they call them, they masters and all that shit. They buy them out. They buy their name and everything. Now they got Prince playing on football, basketball games and shit. Prince wasn't having that shit when he was alive.
Prince could hoop though.
Yeah, he could hoop. My daughter just said that. He could hoop, but he wasn't selling his music out like that. He wasn't having none of that shit.
He wouldn't do no music with you if you didn't own your own master.
Yeah. So now, like, all of a sudden now, they got his shit all over the place. They got this nigga doing virtual concerts, him and Whitney Houston.
Oh, stop it.
Man, I seen one Whitney Houston, hand to God. This bitch looked like she was tired in the hologram. Doing the fucking hologram. The hologram looked tired, man. I was crying.
Are you saying the hologram was higher than a motherfucker, right?
Y'all better stop. Y'all better stop.
Fucking serious?
They said Aretha Franklin funeral still going on.
Who?
Aretha Franklin.
Oh, she's still dancing too?
Yeah, they just still dragging around in some pink pumps.
See, if you want to get spiritual about that, I think that's they soul. Like really, that's them. That's what they got to do because they sold their souls.
Have a clothing change, everything.
She can give up them funk ass cakes. Who got them funky pies? Them sweet potato pies.
That's some patty pies.
Oh yeah, she need to get slapped.
It's just horrible.
Goddamn patty
you
pie.
Want the sugar? Yeah.
Sugar for real.
That's just on that.
Fucking patty pie. She probably.
That's where I lose a toe or something.
Pussy pie.
Oh, Pearl.
That's what you was thinking about.
Jesus. Put a little bit of essence in the pie.
Sorry.
What?
Yeah,
I ain't know that N-word pie, is it?
Oh wow.
they heard
They heard you.
Live.
There's some of that pie. I don't know what's hotter, that bullet or that pie when I was. Oh man. The way he ate that pie though, like he seemed like he was working.
You saw what? The one lady who pooped in the pie?
No, like.
Oh, you talking about life?
When old dude was he was like, man, I gotta take a chance on that pie. It was sitting on the windowsill.
Yeah.
He grabbed it like he reached his hand in there whole and was eating it.
I cried. That whole movie, I cried. When I first seen life.
I watched that shit the other day.
with Mark and Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, I keep saying I'm gonna watch it, but I don't. It's so much stuff.
Man,
You never
They
watched
had-
Life?
I have it. I have it like part of my collection.
you see it on Snoop Dogg Instagram. I don't know, Snoop Dogg 50 Cent, they got Eddie Murphy and Rick James singing Party all the time.
It's,
Throw back.
no, what was funny, what makes that so funny is that Eddie was so serious. Looking into the kid like party all the time, like he was no jokes or nothing. Like, you mean this? Like, you serious right now?
Kept holding the earphone and shit. Like, what you
Yeah, he
holding
had
it?
him to his ear and stuff like, man, what is you doing, Eddie?
Hey, he was in the moment. He was feeling that.
They used to party all the time. I done seen them Rick James stories. He wasn't no joke.
It was high when they did that video.
Man, he was on when he was on Soul Train. He was something else.
Y'all remember Alexander O'Neal one? If you was here tonight, that video.
I remember it's Alexander. Who was that? OJ.
That nigga mouth was twisted.
Walking in the Rain. Who was that?
Oh, I forget that nigga.
He was standing outside the window. They on a date. He's
Was
standing
that Orange
outside the
Joe?
window, looking through the window. Like, ain't that scary? I
That
saw
was the
both of
first
you.
song.
You see
Yeah,
you
one.
too.
Walking in the Rain.
Yeah, I'm just talking about that song.
No, Alexander O'Neal though. That nigga hit a whole ball before he sung that song and made that video.
David Ruffin. He was wild, boy. Nothing leave nothing.
Dude,
He caught a whole case though,
them niggas,
messing with them boys.
they need to stop, bro. That shit. Like, they had a nervous little quirks and couldn't get on stage, so the
Hey,
producers
y'all
come on.
think R. Kelly gonna be able to appeal and get out?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You think so?
Racketeering charges, for one, it has to be an organization, not one person. His lawyer, I don't know why his lawyer not on that right there. They can't convict him and not others.
Well,
Racketeering,
he got a federal case. They can convict him because somebody said he did it. Honestly.
but to pull up, to actually make racketeering charges stick, it has to be more than one person, though. It has to be an organization.
Right.
That's
Well,
racketeering.
the organization with his record company and people that work for him allegedly taking minors across state lines and stuff like that.
But ain't none of them under trial.
They
what
got
they got him with?
charged. They got charged and stuff. Yeah.
So what, they
They
got
not-
him with pimping and pandering or something?
Yeah. Well, they
They
put
got
all
him
this
on
business out there,
sex
racketeering but they put all this business out there.
Probably his brother.
No, that was Avant on the first video. Don't nobody know that.
That's sad. I don't think it's gonna work though. That shit. Like with 6ix9ine.
His
when
music
they
went
put-
up 500% since he got convicted.
That's the record label collecting though. He ain't getting none of that.
Well, no, he sold all his stuff. He don't have his masters and stuff like that.
Oh. When did
gave
he
it
give his
to-
stuff up?
He gave Aaliyah mom got like a lot of stuff, masters and stuff.
Because from what I hear, he was supposed to be suing Jay-Z, but they said like, really, you supposed to be up there with Kanye West. He was supposed to be like a billionaire and all that shit. He was supposed to have been up there, but they were stealing his money.
He practiced bad business stuff. And then how many, he was paying them people off. When the money run out, then they gonna tell on you.
That's stupid, though. If they know his money gone, why you gonna get mad?
Because they didn't know it was gone. The pot's supposed to be never ending.
It's supposed to have been like, well, it was a good run, good hustle. Motherfucker got a
No,
couple
we're
kids.
not done. It's stuff we want to do. They get accustomed to that, though. You got to understand that. It's
That's
like you getting unemployment for years and years and years, and then it just one dry. No, I don't believe that. I saw you on TV yesterday, and that's how people think. I know you got the money. I just saw. I believe I can fly. Space Jam. They did some numbers.
Dude, every day we got an unemployment check. We knew that it could stop at any moment. Shit.
Not that R. Kelly, that famous people money.
But he's supposed
Look
to
how
be
long it went. Was a good run. No, lasted longer than U.S. unemployment for the pandemic. And I'm pretty sure it was more he was giving out. And then they should hold some of them parents accountable too.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Ain't nobody getting charged with him. We supposed to be names dropped.
The girl that was in the video, her dad testified with tears in his eyes, saying it wasn't her own father. And he used to play drums for
that cat. They gave
literally,
him a
can you
vision.
imagine that? Literally crying, saying that's not him, that's not his daughter. Crying though.
What you mean, like the girl in the P tape?
Yeah. Her dad testified crying. He was crying when he said that ain't his daughter. That's not her.
Oh, and they
And
just threw
then-
that out.
Yeah, and then for the most part, they was the family was in on a cruise. He sent them on a cruise during the trial.
Wow. Then the
Per
girl,
se.
Adriel, said her parents made her do it. And then she
Believe it.
retracted her story and testified against him. Like,
And then
damn,
you saw
bitch.
KRS-One said he was a victim too. That was
Yeah,
KRS-One, right?
Ben Bottom. What they call them, Africa Bang Bottoms.
Bang Bottoms, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I was disappointed. I stopped listening to Planet Rock and all that.
Man, we was hearing about that shit a long time ago though. That you ever watched that Hussein Campbell on YouTube?
Yeah, the dude with the glasses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, he got into it with that one dude I be sending you, the Sean Blazington and stuff.
Mhm.
And somebody said he wanted some of Hassan Campbell frog legs, man. They was on there roasting that dude.
But you know, he got bread though. He good.
Yeah.
Like he good. And he say some stuff though. People pay attention to him and stuff.
He was arguing with that Kwame Brown dude and shit.
I subscribed to his thing. It was cool at first. Now it's just like a whole bunch of nothing now.
The
Like
Kwame
that.
dude.
Yeah, Kwame Brown, him and Judge Joe Brown, they had a good episode together. And
I feel like he's a plant.
Who?
That dude, what the fuck is his name? No, both of them, no. They both Masonic. Like he couldn't answer dude question when Hassan Campbell asked him, "Are you a Mason or some shit?" And dude would never answer him. He just kept trying to argue, and then after a while, I had to turn it off because they sound like two females arguing and shit. It just got sickening. Damn, he's supposed to be the new face of masculine men and shit on YouTube.
For Kevin Samuels.
Oh, I hate that bitch ass man.
You know who
Sorry,
Kevin
YouTube.
Samuels?
Disclaimer.
You know who Kevin Samuels is, John?
Do I know who is?
Kevin Samuels.
Sounds familiar, but
He's a guy talking about masculinity, and he really cut into females and stuff like that. Like,
oh, yeah, I think I heard of him.
saying it's this OnlyFans money gonna dry up. What you gonna do after that? You know what I'm saying? You're making all this money on there, but you ain't got no education and stuff like that.
They said him and Prince was gay.
I doubt it, Prince would. I highly doubt it. That's the opposite. Prince is the opposite.
You don't think?
Hell no, not at all.
Him and Morris Day was kind of close.
I just watched the interview. He was talking about him. He was like, "No, they wasn't really though." He was saying Prince was kind of an asshole.
He put him on though. He put Morris Day on.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a light skin argument. And then that was that.
He did that album with the taco meat on his chest, and it was a rap. Been on everything.
This shit look like it had a perm.
No, that shit was rough. Like Nigerian hair.
Goat's wool.
Goat's wool. He had a chest like goat's wool. It was prophecy.
Horrible.
Okay. And then yeah, that was the opposite. I doubt that about Prince.
What you think about the transgender shit that's in Hollywood?
I don't care for it to discuss it. Let's move on with that conversation. You already know where this is headed. We're not gonna go in that direction. Like I said, people are everywhere. You decide to do what you do. I don't particularly agree with it.
But they said what the dude from Family Matters got caught with one or something.
The dad from Family Matters, yeah, he actually came out.
For real?
Yeah,
What a
you ain't know that? The black dude from the heat of the night. He committed
the midnight?
suicide.
You talking about the midnight?
In the heat of the night, the black officer.
Yeah, blurple. Yeah.
Yeah. Him.
Yeah.
George Jefferson.
I heard about him.
Yeah.
Man, they heard me when Magneto from X-Men, we found out he was gay. The old Magneto.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came out. And then the young Magneto gay. Michael I forget his name. He was
Hey, what would you do if you seen the daddy from Family Matters walking out and drag with a fucked up wig on?
Take every picture I could.
Get the camera on my face. Uncle Phil, no.
The son that had the messed up hairline, he got caught with a tranny though yesterday or the day before.
Oh no. He didn't get caught. Darius McCrary, the son, Eddie Winslow.
Yeah.
He took some pictures with Sydney Starr.
Yeah, that's a dude.
Yeah, it is. But I mean, to each their own. I'm not saying it's yay or high five or nothing like that. Nothing to write home about.
Yeah.
See how this plays out.
Triple thing though, that was like, wow.
And the messed up part is people know it just by, if you didn't know, you say they are passed as one, but if you know, when you see them, you be like, oh, that's a guy. And then like 5 months into it, you be on Maury and shit. Like, I have a secret. Oh man, I did not know.
He killed one on, was it Jerry? Or
Jenny Jones. That happened. That case was in Michigan. Jenny Jones. That's part of her cancellation. Yep. And she was the most confusing looking white woman I ever saw testify in my whole life. She got up there looking confused, like she had dementia. They trained her well on taking a stand.
Yeah.
It was like, she was like, are you the are you the face of the Jenny Jones show? She was like, I don't know. Did you know that the person would cause some great bodily harm? I had no idea. He stood up on stage, I'm gonna kill you when we get back to Michigan. And he did.
He was furious.
He was free. He was embarrassed. He got put on the spot and everything. That's why you don't do stuff like that. He was really, really shamed.
Man.
I'm surprised they didn't make a Lifetime movie out of it.
Yeah, that's something you just don't do to folks, man. Let a motherfucker know off the rip. Don't do that to nobody. You can't force nobody to be whatever you want them to be.
On Jerry Springer, you can. You know what, Maury? I'm gonna work this out. Like, cause you knew the whole 2 years. You just want to, I'll just work it out. Okay.
It was one dude on there that played it so hard, like he didn't know. He had to know. They was like, it was a minute. What I know you've seen that one for dude that was with the trainee and didn't know it, acting like he didn't know it. It had to be Jerry or more. It was one of them.
That's Jerry all the way.
But Jerry brought out the see if you could guess if they men or women thing too back in the day. He brought that shit out first.
And he's like,
that's where I first seen one. Yeah, he had them women line up in them swimsuits talking about, can you tell if they male or women? Or guess which one's a man? He started that shit.
It's the one on the end that's untucked and hairy.
Yeah.
Bet you won't guess.
Them motherfuckers is getting way better. They can put uteruses on them and shit now. Like,
the fuck out of here.
That's fucking Tarzan swinging from a tree and shit. Like, damn.
Wow.
Once you have your sex change, you can change your birth certificate.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. I fear for my sons. I fear.
I hope they let me upload this.
I mean, shit. Flag my ass. I stay getting flagged. They flagged me for some more 9 things the other day for some old shit. Still getting flagged.
I got flagged from 3 years ago the other day. I always say other reason.
That's not
Other reasons.
That's not Facebook illegal. How y'all gonna go back 3 years?
I mean, they're not gonna penalize me, but they're gonna let me know.
They
You know, you
don't.
fucked up. You
Yeah, I
caught you.
thought they was gonna penalize it too. I was like, I'm a changed person because some of the stuff I look at, I'd be like, dang, I said that. That was wow.
Yeah. Hey, I'll be shocking myself in the memories, man. I go back, I cringe.
Wait a
I
minute,
was
you posted a new picture today?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I put some of me and my granddaughter up.
Oh, okay. I see. It took me back to the old Facebook, the old looking one.
Oh, see, I didn't even know nothing about the update. The kids basically forced the update on me because I didn't know nothing about the update. They were updating their phones when the internet went out, or the Facebook and all that went reload or something. It's crazy because any other time I probably would have been going the fuck off. I can't get the fuck off.
Yeah, I went right on Twitter and was like, this is nice right here. Anybody know any free movie channels? I'm trying to watch that Boosie movie without paying $19.99 for it.
Yeah. There used to be plenty of them, but it's like they cracked down on them.
Yeah.
So Fire Stick ain't no good no more.
Actually, it is. You just made me remind me. I gotta hook mine back up. I'm still paying Amazon too. I'm gonna let that
I was just texting a dude about buying one, so that's why I'm asking before I go waste my money.
Yeah, and I can walk you through jailbreaking it too, if you want.
Yeah, I got an older one. I got need done.
How to jailbreak now.
I jailbroke a couple of them. All it is cutting off the information from Amazon, not letting them see what you're ordering and what you want to get. That's it. Then you got to know what programs to download to watch stuff on. But the main thing is cutting off your connection to Amazon.
I'd be too paranoid for that shit.
No, if you cut off the connection, ain't no way they can see it. That's why it's not illegal. It's not illegal.
I always feel like if I got a jailbroken Fire Stick, I'm gonna have SWAT at the door.
That's if you watching
you got fired in movie.
That's if you watching a Mayweather fight or some shit. Yeah, they got people over watching it. You charging 50 a head. Yeah, they gonna be at your door like that.
Motherfuckers are trying the Mayweather fight.
Get on the ground. I watched him and McConnor. What is his name? I watched that on Facebook.
Can you open it?
I watched it for a minute.
I watched it on you. You actually had it going live on Facebook.
Yeah, for a minute they stopped it.
I went somewhere else after that then, because I know you had it.
Yeah, everybody had it on for a minute.
People were playing music in the background. You couldn't hear the words to it. Yeah,
that's why I played for a minute till they turned the damn music off. And you had to ask Drake to open this up. I got Arthur.
Did anybody watch the end of the trilogy of Fury and Wilder?
Can I have a break?
He got knocked out, didn't he?
Fury. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's bad. I like that. He do that say to this day, ain't he?
Deontay Wilder was asleep about from the fourth round over. Fury was just carrying him.
He was a punching bag. He got knocked the fuck out. He went the whole time though, but it was just like, why y'all letting him?
He stayed on his feet.
Yeah, they let him get punched like that. That's how Muhammad Ali ended up. How he ended up.
Yep. I give him props for staying on his feet.
The body ain't designed to fucking withstand those punches and stuff. That's why people get CTE and all type of other stuff.
Yep.
Here you go, bro.
That knockout. I was sitting there waiting screaming from the fourth round over, like why isn't he? Why won't he go down?
He already lost. They just waited on him to hit the damn floor. He was like, to this day.
Yeah, man. Kids on you what I'm saying. She was outside. Ew. It is disrespecting my dog like this. See how cute that is. Get away from you, stink. You stink.
Like I'm a dog. As soon as you
I know
give
she
them a
got
bath,
here.
they got running.
Oh no, you didn't.
The blinds alone. The blinds alone. Thank you.
dear.
Hey, Roy, this is the first time you can see them in the background running around and stuff. They ain't bothering you.
Yeah,
Look at
little do you know.
that.
Go give me some
Quiet.
grapes. Go give me some grapes. Thank you.
Dang, it's still light out there where he at.
I know, man. That's the crazy part. It's dark. It's been dark here.
Wait,
Only five. Yeah, it's only 5 something here.
Yeah, it's
We still got
5:44 there. It's like a 3-hour
What time it get dark here?
About 6:37. I
It's
want more than one.
Is it still like on a 12-12? Like 12 hours dark, 12 light?
Shit, I don't pay attention when it get dark and when it get light.
No,
What it look like outside now.
Out there.
So it's still bright outside.
It is so beautiful there, man.
You got a nice pad. I might have to come crash.
You're more than welcome. Come on.
That's hot though, man. It's like hot. That's a different type of heat though, y'all.
No, but right now it's so beautiful outside now. It's like I think it's probably about 83 or something now.
That's your version of
Is that
fall.
Arizona?
Yeah, it's cold. Yeah, it's cold out here. That gets cold. It is.
When did the dust storms come?
During the monsoon. It's 77 now.
Jeez.
So the monsoon, was it like a rain season or something?
Man, it rains. When I first moved out here, they used to talk about the monsoon and how hard it rained, and it should be all on the news. You'd be like, God damn, Noah about to come back the way they talking about rain.
It'll be some drop.
Man, it rained for every bit of 30 minutes, and that shit dry up, and you'd be like, serious?
They're not used to that. It be raining literally like the days in Michigan. Like
Man,
day 7.
in the Midwest, it rained for 30 days and 30 nights.
They're for real. Like 94 flooded this year. They was on the highway with jet skis.
Wow.
94 west.
But it does that out here because the infrastructure wasn't designed for that much rain. So when it rains, streets do flood because it rains hard real quick.
That's the same thing with that part of the highway. It's like in Detroit where it floods automatically. I got caught in there once.
If you give me a grape, I will give your daddy a kiss. Go get a drink. Go get me some.
What's good, fellas?
Hey, what's up? Nah, I'm glad to see you alive and everything from being sacrificial lamb and shit. Got virgin lamb blood on you and stuff. It's glad you ain't made it.
Bananas, man. I'm like, yo, no, this ain't for me.
What is it? What the hell? Explain that scenario, because that's the first thing that came to my mind when I'm like,
do I gotta talk about it, man? After the traumatic experience, do I gotta talk about it?
No, when you get time though, we here.
No, it was disgusting.
I gotta cut shut the refrigerator after y'all go in it, please. Thank you.
Yeah, and I'm about to eat too. I finally got my appetite back. But yeah, it was a pet food place. They make pet food but it's real food, so it's real animal meat and all that stuff. And, I just found myself in a scenario where I got lamb's blood splashed on my face. That shit was disgusting, man.
Oh my God. I don't need to be laughing, but damn, man.
I'd be laughing if it was you. So
what'd you say? Shut up and eat that soup.
And it's October too. And you say it's a
full moon.
Moon and shit, like
it's a full moon tonight.
We got one too.
Everybody do. Yeah, it's the hunter's moon. Our people call it the blackberry.
I'm gonna see you on TV. I thought I told you that we won't stop. He done took the oath.
Oh yeah, dude, that shit was crazy. And I'm like, oh no, I can't do this. I'm sorry. I was like, wait, and look, I'm the only one that spoke English in it. No, I shouldn't say only one spoke English. I was the only one that didn't speak Spanish fluent. So I couldn't communicate that good with everybody.
Hey, how would you say, hey Jonathan, how would you say I got lamb blood on my face?
Me echaron sangre de cordero en la cara.
That sounds way better than what it actually is, though. Right?
Hey, the first thing, the first Spanish that came to my mind when it happened was pinche cabrón.
I thought you were gonna say Lucale Taco Bell.
Yeah, I'm traumatized, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Bananas. So well, on to the next one. You know,
Yeah, Ray is glad you got out of there. About to sacrifice you to the cartel.
man, you
For
know.
real. I was gonna get a hand in the mail. You was gonna get a foot. We was gonna have to piece it together and stuff.
Right. Right.
We talk about Evelyn.
No.
Gotta trudge through an underground tunnel.
Right.
Right.
He pop up at places anywhere, just random places. Nobody ever sees him. He just pop up.
Y'all don't see
Leave a
where
note
I'm,
and say shh and
yeah,
leave.
y'all don't never know when I'm coming or going. I just be there. You ain't see me leave, you ain't see me arrive. I just
Right. Hey,
pop
that's
up.
the way I try to be sometimes. Like people are like, damn, what the hell you doing here? Like that gig in Ellen Park.
Well,
where
Ray.
we did. I just
Well,
popped
Ray,
up.
we
So going
Ray,
on,
we
guys.
don't want you. Ray, we don't
Bro.
want you to keep venturing off like that, and then next thing we know, you on the news and they talking about sitting 100 on pump 5. And we gonna execute this nigga.
Right. Man. Look, hey, damn, I don't want that either, man. I'm with you on that one. Man.
This nigga say he got lamb blood in his face.
Lamb,
All
though.
things.
Lamb.
I know. It took me a while, man.
And
I
what
was there
that be
for
like,
like-
oh, you know what'd be good in this? Some lamb blood.
Mhm.
That'd be dope.
Look, I was unboxing and unwrapping these big frozen blocks of lamb hearts. So it just looked like regular meat, but it's, you know how meat look with the white and the red and you know, as it's unthawing and I'm handling it, you know, these little blood chips and blood water, you know, flying all over the place and shit. And I'm like, and I'm seeing the shit splash on my, splash on my arms and stuff. And then when that shit got on my face, I just put my shit down. I was like, hey, yo, hey. I was like, where's Jorge? I was like, where's George? And they was like, huh? And I was like, Jorge. You know, like, where the boss at? You know. And it's crazy because now that I think about it, when I walked in, everybody was looking at me with that, I wonder if he gonna stay look. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like.
And then as soon as I got to taking my shit off, everybody just stopped what they doing, was looking like, yeah, he leaving. And two of them was like trying to get me to stay. Like, no, all you got to do is you know, trying to get me to stay. I'm like, nah, man, I'm cool. I'm sorry. I went, you know, I found George, and I said, hey, sir, thank you for the opportunity, but yeah, this ain't for me. You know, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna go ahead.
Hey, when you left, they was like,
They said another one bites the dust.
Right. Yeah.
They was taking bets on your ass.
You know they was.
Like
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we was waiting in that waiting area for him to come out and get us. And the other dude that started the same day I did, his ass fell asleep. And so he was still in the room. And dude came in and was like, y'all ready? And I hopped up. He was like, hey. He was hollering. He was out too. He was like, hey, you ready? He was like, hey, man, it ain't my job to be waking people up. This is first day. He gonna say, you know.
right.
So he just left him in the room. I bet you he went and woke his ass up when I left.
Hey, get up. You in next. You're starting right now. Come on.
Your turn.
Come on. Get
He
up.
about to get fired. He about to get fired before he even get hired.
Right.
Like, don't worry about where the other guy went. Just come on.
Mhm. Yeah. Yep. Come over here with these lamb hearts.
And slosh them around and juices and everywhere.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yep.
We don't even deal with blood like that.
Right.
And you eating like you just got the joint though, like another day on the
I'm
yard. You know
starving.
what I'm saying?
Mhm.
What
I
you eating
just
though?
went to the halal joint.
Oh, you got a
I mean,
falafel or something?
No, it's gyro.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get the
Chicken
falafel
gyro.
with meat on it, and it turns it into a shawarma. but it's $5 out the door, so you can't beat that.
Yeah.
When I first had one, he like, yeah. But when I first ate one, a regular falafel, I thought it had meat on it. Instead of leaving it like it was, I was like, you know what? Put meat on it.
Yeah. Gotta have the meat on it. Real.
Yeah, put some meat on it. That's
Right.
delicious, and it's filling, and it's healthy.
Right. I ain't had pork in a while. I don't think I'm gonna go back.
I had some bacon the other day. That shit was delicious.
The thing is, it's been long enough to where if I do eat it, I know I'm gonna get sick if I do.
That's so crazy. You talk about that. I had bought these at the store the other day, the falafel balls.
Oh, okay.
Is that them things they put in there? It's like it's like a cornmeal-ish type thing.
The chickpeas.
Okay, and then you ever have the kipta?
No.
That's like a meatball of some sort.
Moving in there, I'm scared.
Hey, hey, Roy.
Yes.
When you went vegan, was that like a straight transition, or was it gradual?
You know, like I didn't eat red meat or pork for like too many years. So I just went on ahead and just cut the chicken and fish out. So you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah.
So it was just like spontaneous. Like I just said, I was done and I was done.
Yeah, the red meat is next. After the pork, the red meat is next.
I have things in moderation, but when I have too much of it, you can definitely feel the difference.
You gonna feel a shit ton better once you transition over. This meat, you know, you're gonna feel it in everything. It ain't me just telling you. You're gonna feel it in your health, your bowel movement, everything about your body. You're gonna start feeling energy, everything.
Right.
What you say, John? You say what?
I don't think I got the heart to cut meat out of my diet like that.
It's hard. I like, man.
It's a gradual process, damn near.
Yeah, but even when I fast, when I fast and cut that stuff out, I can feel the difference. Yeah, I can definitely feel the difference. I mean, in your energy, everything, your clarity, mental, physical.
Exactly.
Even with this halal stuff, I mean, it ain't prepared the same way. They don't kill the chicken the same way. You know what I'm saying?
I remember somebody actually bring their own halal chicken for us to cook. Shit was delicious. You know, we had to see what the fuss about was, and it seemed more natural. They didn't use no hormones and stuff like that. It was smaller pieces. Yeah, and it was actually good. It tasted like fucking delicious.
Yeah, it's so different. They don't do the same thing to your body as all that junk stuff we used to eat. The thing is, when you go so long, your whole life eating like that, you don't really notice the effects because you're used to it.
Right.
But once you stop and then go back to it, then it hits you like sugar. Like when I stopped drinking soda, it wasn't no big deal. But then as soon as I had one, I'm like, whoa, this is crazy. It was like I was drinking crack.
I do that on purpose. I go like a month and a half. Then I drink some soda, be like, this is too good to be fucking good for you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I done went back to drinking soda again, so I got to cut that out too.
Yeah. When you pick that up, that habit be a hard one to turn away, boy. That soda be a
that sugar.
Yeah,
that sugar, man. Mm-hmm.
But you ever notice though, when you're thirsty, don't drink no soda, don't drink no juice.
No.
Drink some water.
You're gonna keep drinking.
Drinking the soda, and you still gonna be staying thirsty.
Mm-hmm.
You drink some water, you're gonna be all right.
thirsty.
Even more thirsty.
And definitely don't drink.
Almost done.
Look, definitely don't drink no lamb's blood.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, what's crazy? I washed my face off before I left, but on the way home, my lips was chapped. But I was scared to lick them motherfuckers, man. Like, all right, look.
You can wake up in the morning like, hello, man.
Right. I'm like,
this concludes the ritual.
We should call him Lamb Man.
Boy,
I don't know. You know how I am. You know how I am. But I did see the symbolism in that. You know, the blood of a lamb and all.
That's the
I
first
was
thing
like,
I
man,
saw.
you trying to tell me something? You
When
know?
you said you got lamb blood on your face, I'm like, huh?
Mhm.
I'm thinking
Yeah,
almost like
man.
Stephen King or Wes Craven type stuff,
What's the
not like that.
chances? I never in a million years would I thought I'd be in a situation where I'm even telling this story. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying?
then again, we got a couple of them that we can tell we never thought we'd be
Oh,
in a
yeah.
position to tell. Like me getting hit with that
Yeah.
brick in the head. Like that's a
See
once in
that.
a lifetime. I never thought I'd be having that conversation or be able to
Yeah, I think
remember it years later.
I think if I had a choice, I'd pick the lamb's blood.
I would trade places with you. I would take that lamb blood and
Mm-hmm.
be all right
Yeah.
with it.
I
Cause
have to agree.
that brick,
You can't wash that brick off.
no, I can still smell the air. Like in it.
It's about to kill me, man.
Stop. My bad.
Hey, it's almost like drinking beet juice to me. When I drink beet juice or taste something with some beet juice in it, it make me think about when you were playing Kill the Man with the football and a motherfucker nailed your ass on the sideline and you suck that dirt.
Yeah, it's that feeling.
That's
It's
what
that
beet
feeling.
juice tastes like. Yep.
It bring me that memory when a motherfucker got nailed on the sideline and you can't breathe, you just sucking in dirt.
And I'd be like, brick,
Beet
no.
juice.
Lamb blood,
Right.
bring it on. Hey, and hey, Jonathan, it bounced back out the window though. The brick.
Hey, we got a new
brick
member.
bounced back out the window.
Yeah, Jonathan. I've been meaning
What's up,
to get him.
Jonathan?
I've been meaning to get him on, but we just had two different schedules and stuff like that.
Right.
And we
Well,
separated.
welcome, man.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And he was teaching me. Him and Izzy was teaching me some Spanish too here and there. Then
That's what's up.
it just stopped all of a sudden. I was getting there almost.
He teach you cuss words. That's usually the first thing you learn.
That comes along with it. I'm talking about like we used to. What was that song? That Cardi B song?
I like it like that.
Yeah, that shit. I was like, damn. Then that night at the bowling alley, they was playing it. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Okay, all right.
I was jamming.
You were saying it word for word. I didn't even know the song existed.
Well, she got a remake of that. Only song I know is that yeah, baby, I
That's
like
the
it
one.
like that.
Yeah, that one. That one.
Oh, she did some of that?
Yeah.
Some of that?
She got actually Spanish on there. She got it's like a Spanish version.
I've heard the original.
Oh, you're talking about the original? Yeah.
I ain't never heard Cardi. That she got that from some.
Else. She got.
That's an old joint
with a sample from that song. Yep.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's
it's
the only one I know. I heard her.
Bad. You can actually keep it in. It'll be in your head. I mean, I don't know if it was that or John playing it so much, but
yeah, I'm not.
I think it's still in my head.
I'm not a fan of Cardi B's music. I'm a fan of her booty though. But, her music, I don't really get it.
Remind me after the show. I got something to send you.
You got something to send me?
Yeah.
Is it Cardi B?
Yeah.
You know, I gotta.
Nobody has it either. Just so you know.
You hear me? Yeah. I gotta ask what you about to send me, man. I gotta filter what you say.
Stop! Don't put me on blast.
What you about to
screen emails?
Hey, stop!
Right.
Hey, y'all! I had a Q&A with. I was on the Q&A with Busy Bone the other night. I deleted everything because I knew wouldn't nobody believe me.
Wait! You deleted it because you knew nobody would believe it?
I thought nobody would believe me. But if you watch the whole Q&A,
that's why you deleted it.
Yeah.
That don't make sense.
So I'm like, this motherfucker crazy. Ain't nobody finna sit through it and watch it.
No, explain that though.
Okay.
Explain why you deleted it. That's the opposite of what
stuff I had. The stuff I had, like the snippet and everything, and then I put the whole episode thing up. But it's an hour and 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So ain't nobody finna sit and watch the times that I get to ask the questions and him shout me out, stuff like that. So I'm like, It's too much work.
Yeah. No, but I don't understand. Like, first of all, I fuck what people believe, man. Your word is, let your word be your bond.
Yeah, but it seemed like, it seemed
people
at
don't
that
believe.
point.
People don't believe I met Tupac.
Well, I know you have for sure. Though. I mean, that's. I get I see what you're saying. That ain't too far fetched.
People don't believe. I opened up for Spice One. You know what I'm saying? Like back then, we didn't carry cameras and
that was my first concert that I paid for.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
See?
People probably ain't gonna believe that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And then we are related. People ain't gonna believe that.
So fuck what people believe, man. You know?
Yeah.
No, I mean I can find it. I go through it and sit and watch it, but I mean like shit. I mean he do them all the time. I'm pretty sure you're gonna remember. I asked him like, hey, can you give me 10 minutes on my show?
You know what? Him and Bushwick had a joint venture. I can't remember what it was called, but Bushwick sent me some information about their little label. They had a kind of a label thing together.
He actually spoke about it on one of his episodes too, though.
Yeah, because when I met Bushwick, he was telling me he was talking about signing to his little thing, independent label they had. It was him and Busy Bone, and I want to say, I'm not sure, but I think Cheeks, or the Jeeps and the Lexus and the Benz.
Oh, Mr. Cheeks.
Come on, ladies and I think he was in it too. I think he might have. I'm not sure about that, but I know it was him and Bushwick. They had a venture together. They had the same. Yeah. If I dig far enough in my emails and text and stuff, I could find the name of the company. I think I even got the company on some of my social medias too. But yeah, he was fucking with I ain't never met him, but he's fucking with Bushwick.
It was kind of cool too. I was just sitting there like, you know what? I'm gonna say something. You know how you see somebody online talking, answering bullshit questions, you got something legit to ask. And I was just like, okay, oh shoot.
He right up the street, man, from Cleveland. Well, not no more, like from home.
Yeah.
He was kidnapped at one point.
Yeah, he was on America's Most Wanted.
Yeah.
He got kidnapped from his stepdad. Kidnapped.
Who?
Yeah, he had a Busy Bone.
Oh, damn.
When he was a kid, yeah, he was on America's Most Wanted.
Most Wanted.
No, not America's Most Wanted, but
that was America's Most Wanted. That was his first episode. Adam Walsh.
Okay. Yep, they showed a little picture. Have you seen this missing kid? And they showed him when he was a kid. Yep.
And he
check this out.
He talked about that stuff too.
Speaking of my old head on the railroad was telling me this old hotel we used to stay in Chicago. This hotel was huge and beautiful, but it was old. And it was like, when a hotel got permanent residents, it's kind of going downhill. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of hood.
Yeah.
But they had a diner. This thing was huge. They had a ballroom, like high ceilings, had chandeliers and stuff like that, but it was raggedy and old. The building had to be over 100 years old. And they had a diner in it. And a TV was in the diner and shit. And he said they were sitting there eating. And America's Most Wanted, one of them shows was on TV. And then they showed a picture. And they said, if you've seen this guy, so he was like one of the top wanted people in America. And the motherfucker was in the diner.
Shit.
My dude, the old head said, hey, buddy. He pointed to the TV. He was on the TV. And so dude just looked and he just called me, just walked out. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what?
What are you gonna do? Like, oh shit.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Found me. Like you found me.
Look no further.
Right. Like also where's Waldo shit.
Yeah.
That's
hey Ray, I'm glad you can make it. You were supposed to be at work right now. That's what you
Right. And see, look. So hey, everything happened the way it's supposed to be. I was gonna be on that shift, so it's gonna be a while before I can get back on here, man. But yeah, it looks like I'm gonna be available something. A little bit more for at least.
As long as there's no blood of any type involved, you all right? Yeah.
Exactly. No bodily fluids from animals or men.
Right.
Exactly.
I gotta, you know what? I gotta start asking more questions before I go to these job sites. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just need some.
Yeah.
I just need some on the side. You know what I mean? To make a little money, man. A little maintenance money.
But see, that's
You know
what
what
some
I'm
things I might not respond to because I'm looking for somebody more dedicated and more into it. Not nobody that's gonna half-ass just for a little bit of money.
That's why I say it up front. That's why I say it up front. You know what I mean?
When
like
people say it up front to me, like, yeah, just a little something. Like this job is
And
more
that's
than a
cool.
little something. You know?
Yeah, cool. Because like the thing is, man, you
Got
gotta
your ass in
realize,
there
man,
picking up
I gave-
uranium bars or some shit.
Right. You gotta
With no
realize, man,
protection.
I walked away from a job. I walked away from a career. You get what I'm saying? If I was in it for the money, you know, I've got other goals right now. So if I'm in it, if I was in it for a career, then I would have kept the shit that I had. You know what I'm saying? They paid a lot more money, but you know, it wasn't for me. It paid good money, but it fucked up my quality of living. You know, and I
then that's
realized
where
that,
you gotta-
that time is more valuable. I used to always go back and forth. What's more valuable, time or money? And I've discovered that time is way more valuable than money. You know, because it's my time that I'm giving you, and you trade that for the money. So it got to be worth. It got to be worth it to me, and that's up to everybody individually. You know what I'm saying? What's worth?
Facts.
You know, worth to me is something different to y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know, little something that costs 2 cents to y'all might be worth $2 million to me. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
don't know. It's hard to say, man, because I'm like that too. But a peace of mind is something I will go through great lengths to have.
that's priceless. That's priceless.
Yeah.
That's what I realized, and I didn't have that. You know,
Yeah,
for several
absolutely.
years. For several years, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have that, and I
And
got
Dave,
that now.
Yeah,
And that's, you
absolutely.
know, it ain't.
You
You can't give me no amount of money to trade that back. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you gonna be on from here on out if Lord willing?
And the creek don't rise. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, and the
Every
creek
day.
don't rise.
Huh?
I said you're gonna be here on out from now on, or what? What's going on with
Yeah, I'll be here. I definitely will.
I hear her, but I don't
I
see
got
her. Where
some-
you at?
I got some
Oh, there she
edibles
go.
that's
What's up,
too
D?
strong.
Or date? My bad.
How do I deal with that?
You got
Take
some
half
edibles?
of it.
That was too
Take
strong.
half. Take half of it.
I was about to say
I
smaller
tried,
doses.
and it didn't do the trick. But if I take 2, I'm tripping balls for the next 2 fucking days. Like,
That shit do
Dude,
not work.
yeah, exactly, John. That's how it be.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you like this. Don't be a quitter, cuz. Don't be a quitter.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
right.
I ain't trying to be like next episode. Yeah, I got this new stuff called ice.
Man,
like,
I had
have
an
you ever-
edible
Have you
that
ever
had me
stared?
staring at the sky for like, I don't know how long, but it had to be at least an hour. I was just staring the sky. I mean, the stars and shit, man. Dude, I was gone. And then it just, that's the same night that raccoon just rolled up on me and smelled my toe. Did I tell you that?
Oh yeah, we talked about that on there. That's crazy. Yeah, you was blow. He knew you was blow too. Like, let me
You
go
was
smell
high as
his
a test
feet.
lab monkey.
He ain't finna fucking move.
Because I'm sitting
Smells
there,
like
because
feet.
look, I'm just sitting there, and then like I felt something on my toe, and I looked down, this big ass raccoon is running off the stoop. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
No, he was making sure you see what it was, you were so high that you looked like he was dead. He was checking up
Right.
on you. That was the universe sending somebody say, let me make sure dude good.
Oh, he good. He all right, y'all. Let's go, y'all.
but see, I was trying to get Jamal to find it on the camera so I could see, because that motherfucker had to be there for a minute. It didn't just walk. It had to be looking at me and
No, he
you know
was
what I'm
high.
saying?
He was stood up there. He took a selfie with you
Did you
and
see
shit.
it? Right.
And then,
The camera?
yeah, and then it was like, let me just tap him and make
on
sure
the
he's
camera?
good because he ain't
I
moved
ain't
or
see
done
it on the
nothing.
camera, but it was on I was in front of the door, you know, the security
No,
camera.
was he able to pull it up on the camera?
You know, I think he probably would have forgot about it, but he can. We just.
No,
gotta
the reason
remember
why I
that
was
he
asking
gave
because if you can't find it on the camera, like
didn't
Abdul just
happen.
said, he erased
Right.
it. You was hiding the motherfucker.
He was high
That's all
as
I'm
hell.
saying.
And that raccoon
thought
was
you
like,
saw a
"Ha,
raccoon."
I'm finna exploit you. Nobody gonna believe you.
He was so high. He was so high. He thought he saw a raccoon.
Right. Smelling my
It was a
toe.
figment of his imagination.
Man, and that's what them things do, man. I took two.
No,
It was
that
like,
was a raccoon. I seen because the thing is, man, since I've been out here, I've been harassed. See, I ain't even gonna get into this, man, because y'all go blame it on the weed, man. But no,
no, go ahead, go on,
it's a
It's
skunk.
okay.
I named them all. It's a skunk. I call him Pepe, and it's a raccoon. That's Rocky, and then it's a possum. I call him Pete. But every time I'm outside at night, I see at least one of them motherfuckers, man, in too close proximity to me. You know what I'm saying? The only one I'm really worried about is that skunk.
This nigga is beefing with the motherfucking rodents in the neighborhood.
Hey, look, I'm here just to give advice because you remember the story I told about what happened to me. So if you need any advice, just let me know because I was.
Oh yeah, you got prior experience.
I got prior experience about me and Jody. I'm taking out the trash and shit, and the raccoon run up and bite the fucking trash bag. Like, oh, I'm not gonna wait for you to put it in the dumpster. And I was like, help! And then I'm swinging the bag and shit. There's trash falling out the bag and shit. She's in the car, not even paying attention. The car lit up. Whatever damn app she on is, all you see is her face, the cheeks, and fucking the car lit up. And I'm running around and shit. Like
she's scrolling and you getting attacked.
I'm getting attacked, literally.
Right.
She swiped her leg on your ass.
You know, we had a whole
family
back in Ohio. We had a whole family living in our attic once. I told you about that, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a whole family of raccoons was living in my attic back in Ohio. Yeah. I thought I came home from work and I seen it on the roof, a big fat ass one. And then, you know, I saw where it was getting in. I was like, damn, this motherfucker getting in my house. So I thought I just had one raccoon. So I set traps and shit. I couldn't catch him. So I hired somebody. And he was like a motherfucking expert, man. He just jumped out of PBS, you know, some off of Channel 30 or something. You know what I'm saying? The tracker dude, he was showing me raccoon prints, and he was just an expert at that shit, man. But he was like, how many did you see? I said, oh, it's only one. He said, no, it's never one. He said they always, if you see one, it's at least about 4 or 5 other months. You know, they run it packs like that. And sure enough, it was a family. It was a whole family. You know,
they don't.
You know,
That's crazy.
I said, you see one, it's a family, just like mice. You see one mice, it's a whole family.
That's just the one you saw. You know.
Yeah.
Hey, I remember when one had ran through the back door of the store, and my cook was standing there. He put his hands up like it was a robbery, like, oh shit. So I'm expecting to see somebody with a pistol run through the back door. And I'm looking, I don't see that. And I look down, it's a baby raccoon running up in this motherfucker. And he like, oh shit. And dip.
Hey,
I started to do
too.
Well, no, this motherfucker went to the highest point in the store and went to sleep. Because the lights and shit was on.
All the motherfuckers.
Now I was like, hey, should I set the alarm and leave a note for the Well, then they was like, "Nah, man, we gotta get him out of here."
I would go with A.
Yeah, they was like,
another thing. One time I caught a mole in my house.
Oh yeah, fuck moles. Fuck moles.
You know, I live out kind of out in the country. You know what I'm saying? Not really the country, but it's kind of country. I mean, what I'm used to.
Front yard.
You know what I'm saying? What's that?
I said they tear my garden up in the front yard.
They tear everything up. They tear everything up. Yeah, but I was getting ready for work one morning. Like it was like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. And I seen something out in the kitchen out of the corner of my eye. And I was like, damn, it's a damn mouse in here. And so I set some traps before I left. And then I went on to work. And then my wife at the time called me and was like, left me a message and said, call me when you get where you going, because I want to show you what you caught. And it was a fucking mole, you know what I'm saying? It got caught in the mouse trap. It was a fucking mole. I don't know how it got in the damn house. You know what I'm saying? They ugly, yeah.
Yeah, they are ugly. Their nose and shit, they got.
They ugly as fuck. They got claws and shit. They, you know.
They good.
Big ass little mini gun.
Come here, Sadie.
You say what?
Last the summer of 2020, we put a little M16 down their little hole.
Yeah.
What I do, though, I want to see something like that next time. Record.
You probably only got one of them. What you got to do? You got to smoke them out. You gotta You gotta cover all. You gotta check out where all they holes are. You gotta see where they active, and you gotta make it.
The holes.
And you pack the other holes that they come out of, and then it's the shit you get at like Menards, Home Depot, or Lowe's, and you stick it down in there, cover it up, and the smoke go through all they tunnels.
You like it?
Hey, it's a video on YouTube. This person pour die cast down or like molten steel down those ant hills and everything.
I seen that.
And let it sit.
Yeah, that's dope.
And dig it up. That shit dope
That's
as hell.
art.
But
That's art.
it's art, but innocent. But it's gonna be somebody offended about the ants that lost their lives.
Yeah.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
That's how the world works.
That's how it works.
Yeah,
It's
but
beautiful
you can
art.
kill a nigga though. You can kill a nigga though.
As long as you dip them, you're all right.
I just watched a
Yeah,
video
No
of
problem. We got to protest and shit, for the police killing niggas, but you kill an ant, you know what I'm saying? It's, all hell gonna break loose.
This been an awesome episode. It's gonna take me a second to upload it. We went over our time, but this is good.
Yeah.
Next week is gonna be regimented. And it's gonna be good.
Yeah, right.
I'm
Yeah,
just
right.
every-
It's gonna be regimented. No, I'm
Episode 72, regimented.
Right.
Episode 1456, it's regimented, I promise. We always have a good time on here, though, talking like
Oh,
we were
no
talking
doubt, no
personal,
doubt.
and people can relate to that. Don't nobody
Yeah,
want
I'm
to be
glad I was
interviewed
able to
all the
make
damn time.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what make it special, man. It just kind of, you know what I'm saying? Just go with the flow, man.
Right, and
This
just so
the
y'all know, I'm
people's
still working
podcast.
on that next round of merchandise and everything. Gonna be great, golden, good quality. Y'all see the shirts? Y'all see which way do I go? I'm still getting this video shit together. I gotta turn this way to do this way on that thing, and y'all know what I'm talking about. But I got the People's Podcast thing behind me. And you
got
want
my
alarm
2X?
clock, just
You got my 2X?
I'm getting your 2X.
Yeah, I'm next year it's gonna be a 1X if it go.
Man,
if
it
it
went
work
from
out,
3
if I
to
keep
2 though.
going.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah. I'm gonna be cool in a 1X too. You know what I'm saying?
I've
I'm getting there.
been trying to get to the gym, but I'll be like, you know what? I gotta be up and be going in a second anyway. I'm gonna hit that mug tomorrow morning though.
It's the diet. It's what you eat, and you got to do it together. You can do one. You got to do it together. You got to eat different.
We don't have grease in the house. We don't do fried anything.
That's good.
No, it ain't. But I'm and then it's to work out, and then drink plenty of water and get adequate rest. I've been trying to catch up with my rest and stuff, but everybody asks me, do I ever sleep?
You don't ever sleep. You don't ever sleep.
I'm like,
you don't
you're a
sleep
vampire, man.
in your month.
You say what?
Yeah, I have a birthday every month, so I'm trying to live out my birthdays.
Right. That's why he don't sleep. He got too many birthdays.
Shit, I need to follow that regimen.
I can see you rigging up a deep fryer in your car. I got a reason in the house, so.
Or walking behind somebody else's counter and hitting their damn button and shit, shaking their fucking shit like they fried shit. Like, you need to get that. It's a leak over here and get that. Then walk back on the other side like, bruh. But yeah, this is dope. I gotta upload this and stuff. It's gonna be a little minute. Jonathan, I'm gonna send this back to you.
All right.
I'm gonna send this to you. No, you got a YouTube channel, don't you?
Yeah, I think so. I got an account, yeah.
Okay, go on there right now. Right fucking now.
All right, well, it's been real, y'all.
All right.
I'll see y'all next time if my schedule permits.
Well,
You ain't killing no goats next time.
Lamb blood and shit. And, it look like we
They're gonna have you pulling frog legs next.
Right. Yeah,
I see you were gonna say was subscribe and hit the bell, right?
Yeah.
Say what?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You already know that. Look up Julie Harris, and you're gonna
I
see
got
it. You see it?
Yep.
All right. You won't be
All right, y'all.
disappointed.
Peace and
And,
love, man.
whenever you're not busy or anything, come on, you're more than welcome.
All right, cool. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I appreciate you too. You was looking like
crying
waiting in
for?
for a boxing match or some shit. Like, what the fuck they finna be doing? What the hell they finna be
You
talking
know
about?
what you talking about?
Yeah.
Part of it is I'm sitting on this stool and it's got some wobbly legs. I feel like I was feeling this whole time like I was gonna drop out of camera any moment.
Oh,
Like,
that
I'm like
would've been
jitters, guys.
wonderful.
Jitters. It's the
That
jitters.
would have
laughed
been
at
great.
you. It ain't like we wouldn't have laughed at you.
I would have laughed. I know. I would have turned your camera off first, but I would have laughed.
Hey, that's
though.
good for views. That's good for views, man.
And
You
I'm
know
gonna
what I'm
put
saying?
it. I'll put it in. I will put it in the description.
Right.
New guest falls off stool mid podcast. They gonna watch it. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
that make it even more interesting because we know now that all this time you've been trying to balance the whole.
So we gonna when we watch it, like this motherfucker can't sit still. What is he on drugs?
He's trying not to fall.
All right, this has been great, man. Y'all been great sport though. Welcome to the team, Jonathan. You're welcome whenever though. All right.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
All right, always appreciate it. And Dave, see you too.
All right, see
I
ya.
made just a
right,
wait.
Peace.
I see you
right.
on Facebook.
That's all right.
All right.
All right, everybody.